Hello, and you know what? First of all, just welcome back to my channel and thank you for watching another video. Everybody that watches my videos, like, it's greatly appreciated because YouTube, honestly, is the hardest thing I've ever done. Actually, let me go ahead and jump in. I started to prime my face. I used the Cover FX primer on my face, and my JACLYNN Hill palette. I got this palette for my anniversary. Like, I could not believe the shit. Like, I almost like knocked my husband down once I saw what it was. But I wanted to get it, but honestly I really didn't want to spend the money to get it. So that was one of my gifts, and I was like super stoked. It has all of the colors on the back of the palette. So, like I was saying, YouTube is honestly like the hardest thing I've like ever done. I got like so happy. Look, that shit is crazy. Look at the pigments. That's all the colors. Yeah, but like, it's really hard. It takes like time, dedication. I just lost my grandma, and I really like just dove headfirst into it. So I actually started to work into my crease a light shade. It's a really light shade. It's called Beam. It's actually from the JACLYNN Hill Morphe palette. And what I've learned is that you need a different size brush for each part of your lid. Closer to the eyebrow, you want a more fluffier brush. The closer you get to the crease of your eyelid, the denser your brush should get, which means pretty much the smaller and more compact the brushes should get. So yes, I worked that beam into my lid, my outer lid actually. Oh my goodness, look at the pool party. Yes, I wanted to just throw a few of my handles up there so you can follow me if you're not following me on Instagram, and just suggest some stuff, because it's like really confusing sometimes when it's like what you like, you don't know what your viewers like. So like it's good to have input from the people who watch it. I guess it's pretty much a two heads are better than one type thing. But yes, I worked the pool party into pretty much right above on my whole lid pretty much, and right into my crease and above my crease. I used a smaller and a denser brush, and I just went back over that to blend it out. I went back over it with the beam to mix the two shades, to blend mix the two shades together. And it seems like you blend forever, but that's pretty much what you're doing. You're blending forever. If you want a certain look, in order to achieve a certain look, you have to take your time to do it. And it's pretty much, it's for you. Like I always say, it's pretty much, it's for you or it's not. Because it's very time consuming. It's a very tedious process. I went into the middle of the lid, directly into the center of it with a shade called Queen from the JACLYNN Hill palette as well. And I just set that in both of my shades, and I actually did a light conceal under it. I didn't conceal it too much actually because I didn't want the shade too vibrant. I have to tell y'all what my daughter said about when I try to do natural makeup. She like always talk about me. But yeah, I concealed it, and I actually concealed it with my the LA Girl Pro concealer, and that was in there, I think, a medium beige. Yes, that was in a medium beige. And I just packed that into my eyelid. I'm just like really at war with myself with this. Like, it's like I'm trying to, I guess, find myself. It's like, well, okay, right quick, because I could start talking and get distracted. But I went back into the side of the I went into the corner of the eye. I'm sorry, with a fluffy blending brush, which is by Morphe, and blended out the corners of my eye just to kind of blend the pool party in. Ooh, just to blend the pool party in with the queen. I dropped my phone on my voiceover, but it'll be okay. And I took like a very tiny pencil brush, and I went in with the pool party just to kind of darken up that crease up there. And I guess you can say it's a kind of halo effect, but I didn't really want it to be like a full halo. So I guess you can call this look an iced halo effect. I don't know. But I really went for an African inspired look on here. I was scrolling on my Instagram and I saw it was actually a braid style. It wasn't even about the makeup. But the makeup was so nice, it kind of, took my attention away from the hair. And it had like all of these stones like all over her face, on her forehead and shit, and it was like real dope. But the foundation I used, I used 3 foundations. I used Urban Decay All Nighter in the shade 12.0. I used Cover FX Power Play in the shade N90, and Maybelline I used the Superstay foundation in the shade 310. Under my eyes, I concealed them again with the same thing I concealed under my eyebrows with. There it is, the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Medium Beige. I like to blend it up my cheeks only because I like that light to kind of be drawn back in my photos. It's like I'm in between not wanting to use too much makeup and not using enough makeup. I'm just trying to really find out, like, what works for me. Like, what's going to be, like, my signature, like, makeup style. And to be honest with you, I haven't found that out. And I'm perfectly fine with, like, not knowing. And in the meantime, I, like, learn, like, various styles of makeup until, I really decide, like, like, what I would like to wear, like, on a regular basis. I contoured my cheeks with the Urban Decay, with the Ulta Beauty cream contour kit. I use the shade Deep Contour and blended all that shit out with my beauty blender. I have some brushes to clean, man. You know what? That's like that's the one. It's up there with dishes. I hate that shit. I'd rather like leave my brushes there and like buy new ones. That's horrible, but yeah, it's the truth. I'd rather like get new brushes, to use a new brush, than clean the brush. That shit is deadly. The liner I used is by Ruby Kisses, and it is just a classic white. Nothing fancy. And I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. Trying to try more artsy stuff. I think, you have to get out of what you're comfortable with doing, just, so your skills can grow. And, like, I'm afraid, like, to be honest, like, I'm afraid of this whole thing. I'm afraid of YouTube. I'm afraid of the makeup industry. But you know what? I have to, like, do the shit. Like, it's not going to come to me, if I don't just, like, like, face my fears. I don't care what nobody says, so that's never been a thing with me. But, I just need to just, like, face my fears, stop the procrastination, and just, like, go out there and get it. Because, I see myself growing. I just have to be on a consistent basis with things. and just push my limits. If it's anything you want to do, push your limits, man. Push your limits. You're the only thing that's, oh, that was cute, girlfriend. It took me a little time to apply it, but it was really cute. But, like I was saying, you are really the only thing that, holds you back from, what you want to do. And this is only speaking from somebody who's like experiencing it, not being where you want to be when you feel you should be there, like that's scary, but like it's no time limit on nothing. And that's what I keep having to tell myself. I actually went in with my small angle eyeliner brush to try to like perfect that a little bit, because the brush on the eyeliner was like driving me crazy. It kept like, I guess not, it wasn't smooth enough. It was like too hard. So I had to use one of my brushes to try to apply it. But I have a bunch of new eyeshadows that I got. My daughter had gotten me. Oh my goodness. This shade right here. This shade right here comes from the JACLYNN Hill palette. But man, look, when I tell you, the pigments in this palette is off the chain. Off the chain. I have not gotten my crayon case palette, and every time I say pigments, I just think about my palette, and I need to just go ahead on and get it. And really, to be honest, there's nothing that's stopping me from getting this palette, so I need to get this palette, because I already know the pigment's about to be off the chain in this one too. But anyway, the pigments in this palette is really nice. It's really, yes. Sometimes I kind of get lost in the videos, so I don't know how good it is for me to do voiceovers, because I be too busy trying to look at me put the pigments on my eyes. But yes, that shit went on like butter too, to be honest. It went on like butter right over that eyeliner, which is like not the easiest application. I think it's just like really time for me to just get like more artsy with everything. Like I have a photo shoot that I did, a little mini photo shoot that I did, that was inspired by the Rhythm and Art Center on St. Claude in downtown New Orleans, which is, look at that. That's cute. You're not understanding all that I went through. Look at this. You're not understanding all that I went through to get this shit to stick to my face. But I have a collection coming up. I called it the Nola's Hidden Collection, which is inspired by little or unknown art spots in New Orleans, and there's like some super dope graffiti around our city. So I thought that it was cool, and actually, to be honest, I'm not even gonna say I thought. My husband gave me the idea. He's like, "Babe, why don't you do your makeup? Like I'll take you on St. Claude. Like there's this bench, like it's a super dope mosaic bench that's on St. Claude. So he's like, I'll take you out there, take you some photos, and you can do a video on that." So that's actually what inspired the hashtag Nola's Hidden Collection. So each week I'll be doing a different location downtown. I think, well, not just downtown, all over the New Orleans area actually. So I'm starting with the downtown edition, then I'll do the uptown edition, I'll do the West Bank edition, and I think I'll do the Carrollton edition. So I'll see, it may vary or whatever, but the makeup, the lipstick that I use is actually by Maybelline, and it's called Blushing Beige, and it is shade 915. It's a really creamy shade. It's not matte, which matte is like my favorite. I don't care what's going on. I could do everything. If you know me, you know what I mean. I could do everything with matte lipstick going on, and it's not going anywhere. Put you some lashes on, girlfriend. I wear 2 pair of lashes too. I need 2 pairs so they can be va-va-voom. Yes, but again, this was just a little something. I just want to keep things rolling, keep looks out there, and let my hair down, give you some different looks. Thanks for watching, you guys. It's so greatly appreciated.